So good afternoon, welcome. I'm pleased to announce, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but this is actually the 7th budget presentation that I've presented to City Council and City of Elmira. So as you all are aware, the budget process starts with our City Chamberlain and department heads during the summer of each year. They go to her and request everything and anything they feel that they need for the following year. After that, Charmaine and I meet several different times, and then back in 2018 or 19, we developed a budget committee. The budget committee consists of the mayor, deputy mayor, and we sit down, we go through it, all of us together, including the Chamberlain and I, and this is how we come to the budget proposal for City Council. So I'm pleased to announce the following information. After this meeting, everybody from council will receive a handbook that will give all the information pertaining to the message, the slideshow, capital, and the main operating budget as well. We will set up workshops in the very near future to go over capital and operating expenses with City Council as a whole, and we also do include department heads in those meetings. So, thank you. So I just want to begin with how we ended 2021. We had a fund balance of $6.8 million, and when you look at the city's progression over the last 6 years, we are pleased to announce that we have gone from a significant deficit to a significant fund balance, and that really and truly is for the work of all of us that we do on a daily basis, as well as our department heads and our employees. So we really toe the line when it comes to spending. In addition, this year, we are pleased to announce that S&P Global Ratings revised its outlook from stable to positive and confirmed its BBB plus rating on the city. As you all are aware, we have received, or we were awarded $28.2 million from the American Rescue Plan, which was announced in March of 2021. In 2021, we immediately rolled out several programs to benefit local residents, businesses, and nonprofits. We reaffirmed our commitment to improving tourism, broadband, and water infrastructure, and has shared plans to address impeding needs here in the city. A total of 921 residential properties have been approved for remodeling or repairs using ARP funds to date, and a total of 101 businesses and nonprofits received support in the form of redress for lost revenue as a result of COVID-19 pandemic. Internet access will be improved as high-speed fiber optic internet services is made available throughout the city. Significant funds have been slated for investment into stormwater maintenance and water infrastructure improvements. And this past August, we did announce new programs in regards to the revitalization of the city of Elmira as it will continue into 2023 and beyond. Our goals for next year is to continue to provide city services to our residents in a professional manner, to fill all vacant positions within all city departments, to utilize ARP funding for commercial property rehab and tourism, to utilize ARP funding for several additional capital projects for the city, which totals approximately $6.3 million, and to continue to improve or maintain our bond ratings. So the 2023 budget does include a budget proposal of 1%. We will be utilizing $1,949,999 from our appropriated general fund balance. Our sanitation fees will remain flat. We have budgeted sales tax at $5.6 million. That's what we had budgeted this current year. We're going to maintain it at the same levels for next year. And our AIM funding has always remained the same at approximately $4.6 million. So here's an overlook of the entire budget proposal. General fund is a approximately $35.8 million revenue and expenses, which nets out at zero. The ARP fund, we have $23.9 million in monies available. So the revenues is 23.9, the expenses will be 23.9 to net that at zero. Community development, approximately $1.23 million in revenues as well as expenses. So the grand total for the general fund, the CDEP fund, and the ARP fund is $61 million. As we're all aware, in regards to this pie chart, how does the city really gain revenues? Where do most of our monies go to? Property taxes is the main portion that we receive, in addition to pilots, as well as sales tax, as well as New York State aid in regards to receiving revenue for the city of Elmira. With the 1% increase, proposed 1% increase, we will anticipate $15,688,000 in revenue from that 1%. Our pilots will generate approximately $235,000. And as stated already, we will maintain $5.6 million in the sales tax department. Last week, CSEA did approve 24-1 their contract. CSEA contract negotiations for approval for City Council will be on next week's agenda. So if that is approved, we will have for the next 8 weeks all union contracts under contract. And then we will begin during 2023 to negotiate with the PBA. Economic development and community development obviously is extremely essential to the city of Elmira. We are excited that Pizza Hut is coming back. They will be opening up tentatively November the 15th. We welcome Well Now Urgent Care, in addition to several new businesses, including the WMC North Restaurant and Jazz Club, and the Illegal Barrel Room Event Center, which includes an outdoor patio and deck. Capriati Properties continues to pursue development within the city of Elmira in regards to the purchase of the Mark Twain Apartments, 1 Clemens Square, and the former Izzard's building. We're pleased that First Arena is under new management with Tadros Donner Sports and Entertainment, LLC. Under this new management team, 2 sporting teams will call First Arena its home. We have the Elmira Mammoth hockey team, which began last month their season. And at the end of this year, we will have the Elmira Renegades, who will be members of the Professional Box Lacrosse Association, playing in downtown Elmira. Furthermore, with new management, we've already seen the entertainment angle is alive with concerts, other activities, and there is something at the First Arena every weekend, starting next weekend until spring. In regards to community development, community development did apply through Restore New York Communities program for round 6 monies for funding and support of converting the former Booth School property located at 414 Davis Street to 58 units of market rate housing. Round 7 has recently been announced, and it is the intent that community development will apply for funding of Reynolds Way to create 62 units of affordable housing. Both properties are vacant at present, and we have not been awarded this, but we are hoping and looking forward to being awarded for future projects and economic development within the city. We still will continue to include funding from the Attorney General's Office for neighborhood revitalization, focusing on new policies and practices for code enforcement and neighborhood housing policy. In regards to our capital budget, we will be going out for funding of approximately $3.5 million. This is slightly increased from last year, but there's a lot of projects that will be funded through ARP. We also will receive funding sources through federal and New York State. Again, I'm looking forward to 2023 and the positive developments that continue to happen in our city. I want to thank the Budget Committee. I want to thank Charmaine for her hard work, dedication. I want to thank Council for the last 3 years. I think everything has gone well. I think we should be proud of the work and development that we've all been a part of. So with that being said, just to recap, increase proposed tax of 1%, utilizing $1.95 million from our fund balance to help offset. And we again look forward to the economic and community development within the city. Thank you.